Welcome to the Serpent Temple podcast. I'm here with Xander from Cryptic Shift. Hello. I'm going to do a quick Psycard reading of you today. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, past, present, future. Each one is based on like a Jungian archetype.
Yeah.
I've got to shuffle the deck. Oh my god. That's a professional shuffling
That's not
job.
convincing.
Alright, sorry. They're being shuffled off camera. Sorry, guys. Oh my god. What an abuse of those cards. Okay. So, draw a card, it's your past.
Just any card? Or
Any
the
card.
top
What
one?
top, why not?
Doesn't have to be.
All right.
You can do any card. There
All
you
right,
go.
yeah, I love this one.
Go for it. What is it?
It's Destruction.
Destruction. Not the band. I'm going to hold that up to the camera. So I actually have a book that has descriptions for each one, or if you already have ideas what the card represents, you can tell me about it. How does that relate? I mean, your music is like destructive as fuck because it's complex. It's about cool sci-fi shit.
Yeah.
And like my favorite song on Visitations from Enceladus, your album from 2020, is Moonbelt Immolator, which I believe is about a ship crashing into Enceladus, right?
No.
No,
It's
okay,
not.
correct me. I was reading the lyrics earlier for the first time in like 2 years, so...
A lot of the Enceladus stuff is going to come around in later albums.
Oh.
But like a lot of the origination of some of the stuff is from Enceladus, but Moonbelt in particular is... There is a ship that crashes into a moon, but it's Earth's moon.
It's Earth's moon, my bad.
Yeah,
I stand corrected.
Yeah. But there's creatures from Enceladus that are inhabiting that moon at the time.
That is really
Yeah.
cool.
And at the end, there's so the Earth's moon has been destroyed in the past. It's like all cracked and it's sort of forming a ring round planet Earth. So it's a moon belt.
Right.
And then our character crashes on the moon and is hunted by all these like creatures on the moon, and then he activates this nuclear core and then it explodes. So the moon belt immolates, and that's the destruction for you.
That's sick. Thank you. I stand corrected. This is relevant to Cryptic Shift Destruction. I mean, the way those lyrics are written are really interesting to me as well, because it's like really hard sci-fi, which is quite rare to find in this kind of music. Usually it's kind of like pretty, like, it's effective basic stuff, but this was like a really interesting writing style.
Yeah.
And like, how the hell do you sing that as well? Because it literally just reads like a story.
Yeah, I like coming up with stories and stuff. I remember as a kid just coming up with like maps, just drawing maps and imagining like, oh, what's in this area? You know, like a top-down map, like Treasure's Island or something.
Yeah.
And I remember drawing like sci-fi cityscapes. So I've always been interested in just imagining up worlds and stuff. So then when I started to put together this story, it was just obvious that I had to make it some wild sci-fi story. The hard sci-fi aspect, it's not like 100% scientifically accurate because, you know, I've got aliens from Enceladus and like ancient gods going through wormholes and stuff. So we don't know if that exists yet, but
Yeah.
I do like to research some stuff and insert cool sounding and particularly like cool looking words. Like there's an art in words themselves, and I like creating sequences of
Beautiful sounding
Yeah,
language,
yeah.
yeah.
Stuff that you wouldn't have heard before. Stuff that if someone reads it, they'll have to look it up themselves in like a dictionary.
Which is what I did when I read
Very
your
good.
lyrics, which I liked. I like it when lyrics make me do that. So that was past. What about present?
Liberation.
Liberation. So right now you're playing loads of shows, which I guess is pretty liberating.
Yeah.
You're on the road, you're on the run. How does that feel? What is it like? You signed to like Metal Blade as well.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks
that's
very
sick.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. COVID kind of fucked everyone up, you know. But I think it crept up on us because we just released our album and it was awesome. But then it was like your brain catches up and like, damn, we haven't played shows in a couple of years. So yeah, it is liberating to play shows again. We played like two or 3 weeks straight in May over Europe. So that was awesome. And then we've had some shows with Cattle Decapitation, Gate Creeper, now Akercocke. So
That's so fucking cool.
it's really, really, really cool. Yeah.
I've been trying to catch you guys live for ages, so tonight I'm finally going to see you play, and I don't know how you're going to play that music live. Like, I know you're going to do it, and it's going to slay,
we do it.
because everyone is saying that it's like sick. But I still haven't conceptually understood that it's possible to play that music by human hands. So I'm looking forward to that.
We're going to do it. Yeah.
It's going to be Destruction.
Yeah. We're doing the full album.
They're gonna,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I can't wait. I was hoping you'd play Emulator live, so.
Yeah, we're opening with that as well. We brought all the samples and the robot vocals and everything.
Oh my god. I'm really excited now. Do you want to draw future?
The future.
Oh yeah, right at the bottom.
The moon.
The moon. I mean.
Right, I like that. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's a crab moon.
A crab moon as well.
A crab moon. Such a good moon. So where are you going like next in terms musically?
Well, I'll bring up some because it's got a crab and a moon. Our other band, Slime Lord, we're finishing up that album, and it's got the little story I've wrote for that's got something to do with the moon and crustaceans and stuff.
No
So
way.
that's one thing. But in the Cryptic Shift realm, we're just writing. There's gonna be more moons in the story and that. I don't think there's gonna be crabs though.
Ah, that's a shame. But moons and crabs are like some of the best things you can write about. Have you read the Edgar Rice Burroughs story about like there's these guys, I think they're on the moon as well, and they have like, I think their heads are like taken over by crabs with jeweled eyes.
Right.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you read
I've
it.
not heard of it, but it sounds
It has like
interesting.
cryptic shift energy, so I thought maybe it was a thing.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
It's cool. What authors do you read? I'm curious to know.
Not that many. I'm a really slow reader, but I do really particularly love Dune. I read that in about 2015, and I love any like story that has some guy who's like like Jedi powers, and he's like the one guy amongst
He's the chosen
the
one.
lot. Yeah, in a way.
Dune is like have you read like the series, or did you read the first one?
I read the first one back then. I'm only like halfway through the third one.
Nice.
But yeah, it's awesome. And then like mind expanding stuff, not like through drugs or any shit. It's just through like pure mind power. I love that kind of stuff.
And
that's quite similar to the character in our story for Visitations. Yeah, throughout the whole of Visitations, like our character's unlocking more and more of his like mind power and that. So by the time he gets to Planetary Hypnosis, it's like when he fights these ancient beings, he's like able to do it.
That is fucking sick. Are you gonna release like an actual like book to like accompany an album
Definitely,
at some
but it
point?
just takes a long time.
Yeah, it does. It takes a minute.
Got a lot of things going on. Yeah, I want to do a full book. It'd be cool. Some graphic novel thing would be cool.
Hell yeah.
I did start writing. Do you remember those fighting fantasy books?
Yeah.
Ian Livingstone and that. Yeah. I started writing one of those. I got maybe like a quarter way in. That starts when this guy crash lands on the moon, and like the setting is like this moon base, and you'd encounter different perils along the way.
Please finish it.
It'll happen.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I need to read that as soon as I can. Cool. Well, thank you so much. We don't have much time left on our little recording guy, but I would love to have you back in London. We do like hour-long readings.
Yeah, that'd be
with
awesome.
musicians. It'd be great, and I'll understand your lyrics better next time as well. Thank you so much.
It's understandable if they're hard to understand.
But I like that about them. So thank you for clearing up my understanding. And I'm really, really excited to see you play live. So thank you for your time, and thanks for coming on.
Awesome. Thanks.